Good evening and welcome to Tournament Time here on Hoops Friday night. Alongside Tyler Segerman, I'm Jason Geiser. Wapakoneta's had a 17-point victory over Shawnee last month, started a 10-game win streak for the Redskins, and sent the Indians on a 4-game jag.
However, the tables have since turned a bit. Shawnee has now won 6 straight entering the postseason, while Wapak dropped their final 2 games of the regular season. This WBL rematch is our Hoops Friday night spotlight game.
This Hoops Friday Night Spotlight game is presented by Midwest Electric Incorporated.
2018 was the last time these two met in this round of the playoffs. Shawnee seeking their 5th straight sectional title, while the Skins try to net their 1st in 5 years. Opening quarter, Nick Pashon to Jamari Johnson muscling his way to the basket. Shawnee takes an early 2-point lead. Wapak responds as Caden Seifried hitting the 3-ball from right in front of us. The Skins swing in front by 1. But the Indians can shoot 2. Brady Wheeler ahead to Pashon. Nothing but net from long range. That gives Shawnee a 2-point advantage. Back and forth we go. It's raining threes and Paulding. Jackson Corder does the honors for the Redskins. Wapak goes back up by 1, but this time Shawnee has the last laugh. Austin Miller driving to the basket. Shawnee wins 54-45. Game number 2 in Paulding features huge rivals. Napoleon battling Defiance. Bulldogs looking for the season sweep. First quarter, Braden Shaw drives the lane through the tough basket and the foul. Then late in the second, it's Shaw again. This time weaving through traffic and tossing it up from 3. That falls before the buzzer sounds. The Bulldogs have the lead at the break, but they're trailing late. The transition 3 from Kane Zackridge is good, but not enough. Top-seeded Defiance falls 53-41. Napoleon will play Shawnee in the district semis Wednesday at 7:30 at Ohio Northern.
There's another rivalry game in the Lima half of this D2 bracket. St. Mary's closed the season with 9 wins in 10 games. Tonight they rematch last Friday's victory over Grand Lake rival Salina. The Rough Riders get out to a quick start. Evan Anksman drills the first quarter 3. That gives St. Mary's a 7-0 lead. Now Austin Parks dishes to Jace Turner underneath. His layup makes it 9-0. Salina needs a timeout. St. Mary's doesn't back off out of the stoppage. Here Parks feeds Gavin Reinecke behind the arc. The Riders score the first 12 points tonight. Salina puts up a fight. Josh Razavir to Braylon Gabes. The sophomore matches his jersey number with the 3. The Rough Riders, though, do pull away. Parks making his move in the post. The Ohio State commit leads St. Mary's to a 52-28 win. Van Wert rides a 7-game win streak into the postseason. The Cougars take on WAUSEON in the nightcap at Lima Senior tonight. Those Indians have won 5 of their last 7. Third quarter, Luke Wessel strikes from beyond the arc. The long ball cuts a double-digit deficit down to 7. In the fourth quarter, Aiden Pratt gives to Maddox Crutchfield. It isn't a shovel pass, but it does result in Crutchfield scoring. Van Wert's down just 1. Now Carson Smith dishes to Garrett Gunter, who hangs 3 on the home side of the scoreboard. Cougs trail just 41-40. And now Gunter hits Pratt, who pulls up and gives Van Wert the lead. This one goes overtime, but Van Wert falls 46-43. WAUSEON will play St. Mary's on Wednesday at 5:30 at ONU.
Transitioning into Division 3, the number 3 seed, Bluffton, riding the program's best season in 85 years and seeking to add to it as they take on 7th-seeded Bath in Miller City. Wildcats up early. Jonah Wabbin finds a cutting Cole Craddock across court, and the freshman in midair with the scoop, making it look easy. Ensuing possession, Merrick Donaldson showing off the touch. Floater brings it back to a 1-point game. Stars were coming out. Andrew Starr in the corner. Splash. Bath doubles their lead to 8-4 in the first. Pirates, though, are battle-tested. Kyler Kinn battling on the board. He takes 1 dribble and goes back up to net 2. Then it's Donaldson going behind to Carson Soper, and he'll dial long distance. Bluffton wins 43-32. The late game in Miller City sees Wayne Trace crush their GMC foes from Fairview for a 2nd time this season. The Raiders will face Bluffton in the district semis next Thursday at 7:30 at Lima Senior.
The other half of this Division 3 bracket plays out at the Elida Fieldhouse. Top-seeded Ottawa Glandorf hits the postseason on a 10-game win streak. The Titans tangle with a Coldwater club that snapped a 3-game skid in Tuesday's sectional semi. Opening quarter, the sophomore Colin White to the basket. 23 points for him. The Titans are up 2. They build a 6-point lead before Tyler Schwederman kicks to Blade Busher for the bucket. Coldwater pulls within 4. Just seconds left in the first. Hunter Steckschulte recovers the ball, puts it up, and hits the 3. The Titans lead by 9 after 1. Second quarter, Marcel Blasingame goes to work for the Cavaliers, stroking a 3-ball of his own. Coldwater pulls within a half dozen, but this is all OG. Theo Mag cleaning the glass. Titans win 63-40. The nightcap at the field house pits Allen East against Liberty Benton. The Mustangs closed the regular season with a road win over their neighbors at Perry and then beat cross-county foe LCC in the sectional semis. First quarter, Mustangs running, Keaton Lehman finishing. Allen East takes a 6-5 lead, but LB has an immediate answer. Kaysen Doolittle pulls up and hangs 3 on the board. The Eagles junior pushes his team in front. Back the other way, Carson Klum delivers a dish to Zach Miller, who chips in the 3 from just off the green. Allen East is up 1, and now Klum gives to Garrett Newland, who turns and makes good on the short jumper. It's 13-12 Mustangs. But in the second quarter, Doolittle tips it out to Lincoln Garlock, who's counting by 3s. LB wins 66-60. They'll play OG on Thursday at 5:30 at Lima Senior.
We need to take our first break here on Hoops Friday night. When we come back, we dive into the Division 4 brackets. See highlights from 9 more games after this.
Hoops Friday Night is brought to you by Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's, where we'll fix the problem the first time, not cause more.
Welcome back. The Division 4 sectional finals in St. Mary's tonight bring us a matchup of 2 teams that won 19 games each this regular season. Spencerville bounced back from their only back-to-back losses of the year last month, winning the final 6 games of a 19-3 campaign. Tonight, the Bearcats square off with Upper Scioto Valley. The Rams added to their 19-3 regular season with a victory in their tournament opener on Tuesday. That was the 3rd straight for them. This evening, they set the tone early, going to Connor Sanders in the post. The senior is certainly capable, so they go right back to him. Sanders takes the Jackson Roars dish, and that's the bucket and the Band-Aid. The Rams are up 3 early. Back comes the Ville. Dylan Smith, step back 3. The junior guard leads the Bearcats with 22, and Spencerville then goes inside to Eli Harder, dropping that in. The Bearcats eventually pull away in this one. How about one more from Smith? Spencerville wins 66-51, tying the school record with their 20th victory of the season. Perry wrapped up their 4th straight undefeated NWCC championship all the way back on the 4th of this month, but the Commodores have gone just 3-2 since then. Tonight they meet Fort Recovery. 3rd quarter, Will Knight swats the Indians' offering. Can't stop them all, though. Here, Cale Rammel drives to the rack through contact for the hoop and the harm. That has the Fort down 11, but we haven't even seen Braden Knight yet. Agent Zero spins and gets to the 10 for the layup and the foul. Perry's in control. Back the other way, Rammel hits senior Caleb Evers in close, and he delivers, but the Commodores don't let him in this one. Ryan Yanks off the bounce, dropping in the jumper. Perry wins 66-54. They'll play Spencerville on Tuesday at 7:30 in Wapakoneta.
To Mercer County we go. Coldwater hosting a foursome of MAC teams tonight. Top-seeded New Bremen, fresh off their first conference title in a decade, begins their playoff quest against St. Henry. Picking this one up in the 3rd, Reese Bussey grabbing the miss. His putback gives the Cardinals a 42-39 lead, but quickly the Skins answer. Seth Heikep with a no-look pass to Jaden Lange, who buries the tray. This game all knotted up. David Holman now going straight to the rack. The junior puts Bremen back in front. Final seconds of the quarter winding down. Luke Bakey just gets it off at the buzzer to tie the game at 44s. What a thriller this one was. 4th quarter, Heitkamp letting it fly and connects. St. Henry upsets New Bremen 61-55. So they await the winner of the nightcap, which features the hottest team in the MAC, Marion Local, going for their 7th straight win as they take on Minster. 30 seconds in, Tate Hess spins and has space, so he'll pull up and drop in for the game's first points. Johnny Nixon looking for Devin Weepcure on the other side. His triple try is true. Minster jumps on top as the junior nets 14. Then it's Nixon going to work in the paint. He drops in at the left-hand bunny to push the Wildcat lead to 3, but that lead won't last. Jack Knappy drops off to Peyton Naughty, who goes off glass, and now it's Brady Ronnebaum driving down Main Street. Marion Local wins 44-37. They'll meet St. Henry on Tuesday at 5:30 in Wapak. Now we welcome in Tony Quach with highlights from the sectional finals in Van Wert.
Thanks, Tyler. Fresh off their thrilling 47-46 victory over Continental, the the Ottoville Big Green turns our attention to the Rockets of Pandora Gilboa as the 2 PCL foes square off in the Cougars' den. Both Ottoville and PG were two of 3 teams that finished tied for the PCL title. The Rockets won the last meeting between the two last month at the launch pad. We pick it up in the 3rd. Colin Harris to Ryan Johnson for the basket. The Rockets take a 1-point lead. On the other end, Alex Seaver spying up for a 3-ball. He hits nothing but net. Ottoville's down by 2. In the 4th quarter, it's Aiden Harris to Johnson, and he'll tack on 2 more for the Rockets. PG takes a 4-point lead, but Ottoville coming right back. Michael Turnwald to Michael Steffen. He'll hang 3 more on the board. The Big Green now leads 30-28. Then it's William Miller who stops, pops, and drops it in for 2. Ottoville takes this one 44-31. The other sectional finals match at the Cougars' Den sees the top-seeded Crestview Knights battling it out with the Patrick Henry Patriots. In the third, Ronte Jackson drives baseline and finds the bottom of the net with his shot. Crestview pulls within 3. Now it's Gavin Etzler coming up with the ball and the basket. The Knights now lead 41-40. In the fourth quarter, Patrick Henry down by 2, and it's the freshman Lincoln Krager finishing it with the right. We're tied at 50 at the end of regulation. In overtime, Patriots are down by 2. Then it's Nash Meyer driving to the hoop. His shot is good, but we're all tied up at 52. But with 19 seconds left in overtime, Mitch Temple finds J.J. Ward, and he lets it fly. Nothing but net from Ward, and his 3-ball ends the game. The Knights win this one, 55-52. They'll play Ottoville on Tuesday at 5:30 in Elida in a rematch of last year's district semifinals.
Putnam County League invading the Summer Center tonight in Bluffton. Kalida facing off with Lipsick, who meet in the playoffs for the first time since 1998. Final minute of the third, Lipsick up 7. Tyson Siefker spotting up and hits the triple to pull the Wildcats within 4. Clock now winding down. It's a battle for the pumpkin. Kalida gets it, but Mason Brandt denies the shot at the buzzer. He'd lead the Vikings tonight with a dozen. It's anyone's game in the fourth. Siefker trying to even things at 28, and does. He too leads his team with 12 points. We would go to overtime. Tied at 30, Siefker finds an open Drew Firsch, and he drains the tray. Kalida now in front with under 3 minutes remaining. Defense looking to hold, and they do. Forcing the ball free with a minute to go. Justin Siebenek all alone, and the comeback is complete. Kalida holds Lipsick to just 7 second-half points as they pull it out 41-31 in OT. The defending state runners-up also tipping off bracket play this evening. Columbus Grove capped the regular season, winning 7 of their last 8 games. Momentum they hope carries over in a matchup with St. John's. Scoreless in the opening frame, J.J. Boniface to Nolan Schwinning, and the night gets started with a 3-ball. Bo Bernesser knows a thing or two about that. He goes step back from beyond the arc. That's slick as he answers back. Later, he finds the man they call Trey for another triple try. Trey Sauter drilling from deep. 19 on the night for him. Grove now on top. Blue Jays not phased. They go on a run in the second. Austin Munder kicks out to his twin brother Aaron, who connects from downtown. St. John's with an 8-point advantage, yet the Bulldogs don't crumble either. Jackson Schrader finding his spot and sinks the floater. Columbus Grove edges it out 38-34. They'll meet Kalida on Tuesday at 7:30 in Elida.
One more sectional tourney of note in the Northwest District tonight. In Tiffin, Arlington falls to Old Fort 49-34. Tonight brings the start of the district tournament in the Southwest. Jackson Center rides a 12-game win streak into Piqua for a date with Shelby County foe Fort Loramie. The Redskins beat the Tigers twice in the regular season. Opening quarter, Carson Regula drills the tray. The Tigers take a 3-point lead, but Loramie responds. Caleb Maurer from the top of the key all the way to the basket for the layup and the foul. A game-high 21 for Maurer. And now Ty Ruenkamp takes the inbounds pass and drops the jumper through. However, Jackson Center wins on a layup with 2 seconds to go. 42-41 is the final. The Red Hot Tigers advance to Tuesday's district championship game at UD. They'll play tomorrow's Cedarville Springfield CC winner.
We're set for our second and final break here on Hoops Friday night. When we come back, we transition to some different tournament action with high school bowling and swimming. Stay tuned.
Hoops Friday Night is brought to you by Union Bank. Now with everyday rewards checking, free online banking and bill pay, refunds on ATM charges, and more.
Welcome back to Hoops Friday Night. Bids to the Division II Boys State Bowling Tournament were claimed today in Rossford. Coldwater wins the district championship and will be the lone local team advancing to Columbus.
They'll be joined by 2 area individual qualifiers. Kenton Jr. Devin Hastings won the district title today, becoming his school's first ever state qualifier. Peyton Thomas of St. Henry advances with a 5th place finish.
So what about the ladies in Division I? The postseason's just getting underway. There's a sectional tournament in Minster today. We begin with Salina senior Ashton Huber rolling a strike for the Lady Bulldogs. Huber's 623 series gives her the sectional title and leads Salina to the team championship. The top 4 advance to districts. That'll include Shawnee. Here's Samantha Zeltner also marking an X on her scoreboard. The senior finishes as sectional runner-up, helping the Indians take 3rd as a team. Right behind Zeltner is Riley Jenneret from Wapakoneta. This strike helps her to a 3rd place finish. The Redskins finish as sectional runners-up in the team standings. Defiance claims the 4th district berth. As for the individuals, those bids are heavy on Lima senior Spartans. Tatum Twining picks up her spare. A 6th place finish earns Twining the top individual spot at districts. She'll be joined by a pair of teammates. Here's Lexi Whirling sliding one down the lane for a strike. Both Whirling and Emma Hipsher are headed to districts as well. So is Elida's Tara Bowers. This is a strike for the young Bulldogs. She too will head to Port Clinton next week.
Finally, we check on the state swim finals over in Canton. Division II action tonight. Wapakoneta junior Alex Hundenberg finishes 8th in the 100-yard freestyle. Hundenberg then teams up with a trio of Redskins to lead the 200 free relay team to a 5th place finish, less than 2 seconds off the championship pace.
And that's how we wrap up this postseason edition of Hoops Friday Night. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks to everyone here who helped us put the show on the air.
Join me back here tomorrow for plenty more action from the boys and the girls basketball tournaments, as well as the start of wrestling postseason. Have a great night.